you hurt me so much.
Let's hear it for the starting five of your Phoenix Suns. At forward, 6'6", number 99, Jabbawockeez. At forward, 6'6", number 25, at center, 6'11", number 22, at guard, 6 feet, number 3, Chris Paul. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Chicago. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Booker. The shot from the low post is good.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
And finished off by DeRozan.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Paul. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And we talked about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Ayton finds Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the inside, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And he can't get the first one. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And stolen by Ayton. Shoots from 14. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The kick out to Williams. DeRozan against Bridges. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Crowder. Pass to Booker. Ayton up top. He's guarded by Williams. Booker looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the 15-footer. Booker's got 8 points.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Chicago also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for Williams. And it's Kobe White in for DeMar DeRozan. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns leading. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Payne passes to Lee, shoots over White. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And Levine throws it down.
No denying Zach LaVine's hops. Flies right up and sometimes over the hoop to jam it in.
1:30 left here in the first quarter. Payne finds Lee. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. And checking out the numbers for Chris Paul.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Phoenix.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Drummond dishes to Levine. Drummond with a screen on Craig. Levine passes to Drummond. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Down low, here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Right side, Ball. Craig against Levine. Back to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
I mean, a great decision by Zach LaVine. Could have forced one up, but he's trying to keep his teammates involved.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Ball. Charge a screen on Green. Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. And it's White missing. Phoenix leading by 4. And here's Payne. His last outing, 16 points for him. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. The pass to Sharge. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Green is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Aiden walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you.
It's hard to figure out Chris Paul because he's so shifty off pick and rolls.
To the middle, here's DeRozan, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. DeRozan's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Dragic, out to DeRozan, takes the 3, kept alive. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Bridges with it. 9 points, last game out. Baseline J on the way. And there's Booker on the assist for Bridges. And 12 points for Devin Booker.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Bulls trail by 4. On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Bridges. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And it's good, 2 points. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memory. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country. You said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Booker finds Crowder. It's good from long range. And the Suns lead by 5.
And the lead should be safe. They can keep shooting the basketball like this.
This is it to Dragic. DeRozan for 3. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
Booker, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Booker. Payne with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And that one's good, Ayton. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Suns.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Saric is checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Crowder. And Lee's subbed in for Booker. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Saric, a screen on Dragic. Out to Saric. 6 to shoot. Lee outside. A wide open look here for Craig. And he's good on the 3-ball. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Williams passes to DeRozan. It's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Payne. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Inside, Sharge. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Williams sends a screen for DeRozan. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Williams.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Sharge up top. He kicks it to Johnson. Now Payne. Sharge with the screen for Payne. And no good that time. Caruso looking for an opening. And airballs the triple. Way off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Vooch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just, getting whatever they want on that end. We have to do a better job. And, yeah, it's just simple, one-on-one stops when we help. Make sure the guy that helps, he gets help, and just keep rotating. We haven't done a good job with that. We're usually very good with that. So just got to focus. They come back and take it half ready. We can make it a game if we play better defensively.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
The offense is firing on all cylinders. They're getting great looks. Just look like they have good team chemistry.
When you're selfless, good things tend to happen. Strong showing for them.
That's right, Ernie. Selfless.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league.
Portland without their full squad. Tough to replace the consistency of Damian Lillard. He's their floor leader on both ends of the floor, Shaq, and he's put up Hall of Fame numbers.
Yeah, the team operates through Dame. They look much different without him on the floor.
They look like a team without Dame.
Ain't that what we both just said? But you keep saying it again. You might as well say it one more time. They look like a team without Dame.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Who's out there for Phoenix.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Basket counts. Williams has got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Ball against ball. 17-foot shot on the way. Booker, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 3. Ball dishes to Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Phoenix calls timeout. Chicago making a switch here. Green's checked in. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. You take a look at the Pelicans. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And checking out Chicago, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
And watching Chris distribute the basketball, you can see he has a sixth sense for where to go.
Bulls trail by 3.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Ball against ball. Here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Ball against ball. Now here's Paul, guarded closer. To the paint, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Basket good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Ayton a screen. Here's Paul. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Bulls have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Vucevic finds Green. Now here's Levine. To the middle, here's Williams. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Chicago trailing here. Tipped away and stolen by Ayton. Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton gets double teamed. Back to Paul. Ayton a screen on Williams. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
And the Suns here with a different look. Sharch is checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Patrick Williams. White comes in for Green. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Payne, defended by Caruso. Payne can't hit. Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Dosunmu, the pass to Drummond. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got his first basket of the night.
I like White's decision-making in the pick and roll. He has a good understanding of the defense.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Booker outside. Fires from the wing. Good work there as it goes. Booker's got 16 points.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
White with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Vucevic with the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Payne. Pass to Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Vucevic.
An accurate shooter from all areas up the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. White dishes to Drummond. And the pass to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. He goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Vucevic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Nights like tonight, they remind you why Vucevic has been an all-star. Nikola can really pour it in.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Chicago. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance. He seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Chicago leading. So the Bulls 5 right now. Right, Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. The Suns shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Back to Payne. To the left side wing. Here's Ayton, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Paul's checked in for Phoenix.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Bridges outside. Kicks it to Sharge. Down low. Here's Ayton. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And Levine, here we go.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Zach LaVine. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, LaVine.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Sharp. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Paul. And the layup falls. And the Suns lead by 2.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
He feeds it to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's a 4-point Suns lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Suns call time. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Vucevic setting the pick for LaVine. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
The Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Paul. Chicago grabs the miss.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Williams, a screen on Bridges. Kick out to LaVine. And stolen by Booker. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
Suns leading by 5. Bridges outside. .141 left in the fourth. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside LaVine. Lets it go from deep. Bridges with the board.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Booker won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. Williams passes to Vucevic. The basket is good on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
.107 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball is going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big. Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
LaVine with it, now guarded by Ayton. They get it again. The second chance effort. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is why they turn to LaVine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
Booker the bounce pass. And Ayton throws it down.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
DeRozan for 3. Headshot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Outside, Levine. He dishes it to Vucevic, and that comes off the assist by Levine.
The assist.
You want the ball in Vooch's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Zach Levine. Fifth personal foul. At the line for your Suns.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. From past the arc, it falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Woo! Zach barely gave the defense a chance there. He quickly gets the shot in the air.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
And the Bulls call timeout here. They're down by 7. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Here's Payne. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Devin Booker.